Have you ever wondered what truly makes the difference between simply growing old and enjoying a long, healthy, and fulfilling life? The secret lies in small, yet powerful habits that can drastically impact your physical, emotional, and mental well-being as you age. In this video, we're going to share 9 essential signs of good health that can help you live not only longer, but better, well beyond your 70s. You'll discover how simple activities, like walking just 5,000 steps a day, can significantly lower your risk of heart disease and keep your joints flexible, while giving you the independence and joy to live life to the fullest. We'll dive into the power of memory and mental clarity, showing how keeping your mind sharp can help you stay self-reliant and active, reducing your chances of diseases like Alzheimer's. Plus, you'll learn why maintaining good oral hygiene, controlling urination and bowel movements, and having a strong heart and lungs are the true pillars of health as we age. Signs that your body is still running smoothly and efficiently. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools and knowledge to maintain your independence, boost your immunity, and nurture your spirit, giving you the energy to enjoy your golden years. So, don't wait for a wake-up call. Watch this video to learn how small daily habits can help you live a longer, healthier, and happier life. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss these life-changing tips. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Walking steadily every day, starting with 5,000 steps. The secret to longevity lies in slow, steady steps. Dear beloved friends, many of us in our golden years tend to believe that our bodies have reached their limits. We often feel that with each passing day, the aches and fatigue mount, leaving us too weary to move. But let me share with you an undeniable truth that has the power to transform not just our bodies, but our lives. Walking steadily every single day is one of the most powerful keys to maintaining our health, mental clarity, and longevity. And it doesn't require sprinting or climbing mountains. Simply walking 5,000 steps each day at a pace that feels comfortable and steady can offer profound benefits that many of us don't realize. For those of us over 70, it's easy to think that our bodies are too frail for much movement. But this belief couldn't be further from the truth. Gentle, consistent walking is a true blessing that brings countless unexpected rewards. Let me remind you, you don't need to push yourself to exhaustion or go far. Just a modest goal of 5,000 steps daily can work wonders. It's not about how fast you walk or how long you walk. It's the steady rhythm, the persistence, and the commitment to yourself that matter. First and foremost, walking is a miracle for our blood circulation and heart health. I cannot emphasize enough how vital it is, especially as we age, to keep our hearts strong and our blood flowing smoothly. Studies have shown that older adults who maintain the simple habit of walking each day can lower their risk of cardiovascular diseases by an astonishing 40%. The heart is the center of our vitality, and when we walk, we exercise it gently. Every step we take stabilizes our heartbeat, keeps our blood pressure in check, and ensures our heart stays strong. This isn't just about longevity. It's about quality of life. It's about feeling your heart still beating with strength, reminding you that you're alive, that you matter, that every step you take today is a victory. Then, let's talk about our joints, those often forgotten parts of our body that can become so stiff with age. We all know what it feels like when the body gets tight and the muscles lose their flexibility, making every movement a little more challenging. But here's the beautiful thing about walking. It's like a natural lubricant for your joints. Walking gently stretches the muscles, nourishes the bones, and prevents osteoporosis, the silent thief of our bone density. For me, one of the most freeing feelings is when I'm able to move without pain or stiffness, when I can stand tall, walk with ease, and take each step with the pride of still being able to care for myself. This simple act of walking helps us keep the flexibility we need so we don't become prisoners to our bodies. A little movement can keep you free, agile, and independent for years to come. And here's something truly magical. Walking nurtures the spirit. There's an undeniable peace that washes over you when you take a walk. I've heard many of you speak about how a brisk stroll or a few laps around your yard leave you feeling lighter, happier, and more at ease. That's the power of walking. It clears your mind, eases your worries, and lifts your soul. Gentle movement triggers the release of endorphins, those wonderful happiness hormones that can melt away anxiety and sadness. And for many older adults, depression, that quiet and insidious companion, can often creep in without warning. But by simply walking, you take one small, yet immensely significant step toward fighting it. Every step you take is a tiny victory against the heaviness that life sometimes brings. Perhaps one of the most powerful aspects of walking is its ability to help you preserve your independence. As long as you can walk, you have the freedom to live on your terms. You can care for yourself, take care of the little things that make life enjoyable, and preserve your dignity. Walking isn't just exercise. It's a statement of strength, resilience, and self-worth. So, if you still can walk today, I urge you, don't hesitate. Take those steps, no matter how slow they might be. Walk for your heart. Walk for your joints. Walk for your mind. And most importantly, walk for yourself. It's not about the distance. It's about the steady rhythm that keeps you moving forward. One step at a time, you're building a life that's healthier, longer, and more fulfilling. So, let's celebrate the simple act of walking. In this world where we are constantly bombarded with complicated health advice and quick fixes, walking remains one of the most profound and accessible ways to honor our bodies and our lives. It's a gift you give yourself every day, one step at a time. And remember, no matter how slow you go, you are still moving forward. 2. Good memory and a sharp mind, the precious treasure of old age. My dear friends, as we grow older, time often becomes both a friend and a reminder of what has been and what's to come. Aging, of course, does its work on our bodies, our muscles, our bones, and yes, our skin, which begins to show the passage of years. But one of the most heartbreaking things about aging is how it sometimes affects our memory, that sacred treasure trove of our life's experiences. Every moment we've lived, every lesson learned, every face we've met, it's all stored in our minds. And when that memory starts to slip away, it feels as though we're losing pieces of ourselves. But today, I want to remind you of something so incredibly special. If, as you sit here today, you can still recall your grandchildren's names with a smile on your face, if you can remember what you had for dinner last night, or if you can look at the calendar and know exactly what day it is, then know this. You are blessed. Your mind is still sharp, your memory still intact, and that is an immeasurable gift. You are holding on to a treasure that many, as they grow older, can no longer claim. There is this common misconception that memory decline is simply a natural and unavoidable part of growing old. But, my friends, let me tell you, it's not entirely true. Yes, it's part of the process for some, but not for all. I've known men and women in their 80s, even in their 90s, who still remember the old songs, laugh at the same jokes, read the news every morning, and tell stories with a clarity and a warmth that many younger people envy. These individuals have something rare, a sharp mind that continues to serve them, and it's something worth cherishing and striving for. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment one below to let me know that you are still here with me. Why does this matter, you might ask? It matters deeply. A strong, functioning memory means that you don't have to rely heavily on others. It means you are not easily deceived. You can keep track of your medications, and yes, you can even remember to turn off that pot of soup simmering on the stove. It means that you can be an anchor for your family, a living, breathing memory bank that passes down wisdom, keeps stories alive, and helps others feel grounded in their own lives. And let me share something with you that fills my heart with hope. Science tells us that seniors who maintain good cognitive health are less likely to develop Alzheimer's. This cruel disease, which we see affecting so many in modern society, not only brings confusion and disorientation, but it steals away the joy and quality of life from both the patient and their loved ones. To see someone you love lose their mind piece by piece is one of the most painful things a person can experience. That's why, my friends, it is so important to take proactive steps to keep our minds clear, strong, and sharp. So, how do we protect and preserve the brilliance of our minds? It's quite simple, and you don't need to go out and buy expensive tools or medications. It starts with the little things, the everyday acts that nourish our minds, just like the food we eat nourishes our bodies. Read something each day, even if it's just a few pages of a book. It doesn't matter what you read. What matters is that your mind is active, engaged, and exploring new ideas. Talk to your family, chat with your friends, and tell your stories. The more you engage in conversations, the more your brain has to remember, and the happier you'll feel, knowing you are still part of the world around you. And don't just stop there. Try solving puzzles, play chess, learn new words, memorize poems, and share your wisdom with others. These small activities may seem insignificant, but trust me, they are the lifeblood of mental vitality. And above all, stay curious. Never let the passing of the years convince you that your time for learning is over. Age is nothing but a number, and every new thing you learn, no matter how small, is another victory in the fight against mental decline. Keep your heart and mind open to the possibility that you can continue to grow, evolve, and sharpen your intellect. Every time you challenge yourself to learn something new, you are defying the limits of age. And you are proving that no matter how many years pass, you can remain young at heart. Dear friends, a good memory is not just a marker of how many years you've lived. It is a testament to your strength, your resilience, and your connection to everything that has come before you. It is a treasure that you should cherish, for it is both a gift to you and a guiding light for your loved ones. You are the bridge between the past and the future, a living legacy that will continue to shine for many years to come. And that, my friends, is something truly priceless. 3. Healthy teeth and gums, the root of a strong life. Dear friends, have you ever stopped to truly appreciate the power of a healthy mouth? As the old saying goes, teeth and hair are the essence of a person. In our youth, strong teeth are the symbol of a radiant smile. But as we age, they become so much more than that. They are the foundation for good nutrition, the very source of life itself. When we are blessed with the ability to enjoy our meals, to chew without pain or fear of tough foods, we are experiencing something truly special. For many, that simple act is the joy of life. I cannot stress enough how precious it is to still be able to savor the taste of a meal in your later years. It's a gift not everyone has. Healthy teeth allow us to fully absorb all the nutrients from our food. Crunchy greens, rich fish, tender meats, and most importantly, the fiber and protein that keep us strong, nourished, and protected from illness. Every bite you take, every chew, becomes an act of love for your body. On the other hand, weak or neglected teeth have a far-reaching impact. Poor dental health leads to inadequate chewing, which compromises digestion and the absorption of essential nutrients. Over time, this can snowball into nutrient deficiencies, weight loss, and a weakened immune system, leaving you vulnerable to diseases that otherwise could have been prevented. It's heartbreaking to witness someone slowly lose their vitality simply because they didn't take care of their teeth. I know that many of us, especially after we reach our 70s, start to think, I'm getting older, I eat less, I only have a few teeth left. What's the point of worrying about them? But I beg to differ. That mindset is not just dangerous. It's a quiet invitation for bigger health problems down the road. Even if only a few teeth remain, they are your loyal companions. Each tooth, no matter how small, plays a vital role in keeping you strong. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of brushing at least twice a day, rinsing after meals, and visiting the dentist regularly, at least every 6 months. Taking the time to check for cavities, gum inflammation, or loose teeth is an investment in your future well-being. If you rely on dentures, please don't forget to care for them properly. Failure to clean them could lead to infections that might harm your overall health. And when it comes to food, opt for softer options that are easy to chew, avoiding anything too tough. Eating slowly and chewing properly isn't just good for your teeth. It's good for your stomach too. When your mouth is healthy, even with just a few teeth left, your entire body benefits. Remember, a healthy mouth is the foundation of a healthy life. As long as you can chew, you can live well. And as long as you can savor the joy of food, you can savor life itself. Please don't neglect your teeth. These silent, steadfast companions will help you navigate through life with joy, vitality, and an enduring smile. Taking care of your teeth is not just about preventing decay. It's about preserving the very essence of living well and staying connected to the pleasures of life. For good control of urination and bowel movements, a sign of a stable body. As we grow older, It's often the small, seemingly mundane aspects of life that become most precious to us. One of these things, which many of us might take for granted, is the simple ability to urinate and have bowel movements without difficulty. We often don't realize just how vital this is until it starts becoming a challenge. When we can urinate without pain, without burning, without waking up multiple times in the middle of the night, and when our bowel movements flow smoothly without constipation or discomfort, it is a clear and undeniable sign that our body is still working well. These daily functions are an indication that our kidneys, bladder, and digestive system are all functioning properly, proof that our body is still resilient and healthy, even as we age. But oh, how easy it is to overlook these blessings until something goes wrong. If we start experiencing frequent trips to the bathroom, difficulty urinating, leakage when we cough or laugh, or chronic constipation, it's not just inconvenient. It's a cry for attention from our body. These issues could indicate problems with the kidneys, prostate, bladder, or colon, problems that, if left unchecked, could lead to bigger, more complicated health concerns. And let's not forget, these things don't just affect us physically. They can take a toll on our mental well-being too, making us feel embarrassed or frustrated, even isolated. It's easy to brush these things under the rug, to hide them out of pride or shame, but doing so only allows problems to fester. What many don't realize is that prolonged issues with our excretory and digestive systems can have a ripple effect on our entire body. Toxins build up when we don't eliminate waste properly, and that can lead to infections, increased inflammation, and even chronic illnesses. It's easy to ignore at first, but before you know it, your whole body starts to feel out of balance. This is why it's so important to listen to our bodies. I believe that the body is a sacred vessel, and when we don't take care of it in the simplest ways, we are doing a disservice to ourselves. But here's the good news. Maintaining good control over these functions doesn't have to be complicated. It's all about habits. Eating plenty of fiber-rich foods, like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, can work wonders for our digestive health. Drinking enough water, aiming for about 1.5 to 2 liters a day, ensures that everything flows smoothly. Developing the simple habit of going to the bathroom when your body tells you to, and not holding it in, can make a world of difference. And, of course, gentle movement every day stimulates your digestion, helps circulation, and keeps everything in sync. Most importantly, never be afraid to seek help when things don't feel right. If you notice changes or discomfort, don't suffer in silence. A doctor's consultation can prevent more serious complications down the road. Please take care of your excretory and digestive systems. They are an essential part of your well-being. When you maintain them, you're not just keeping your body healthy. You're ensuring that every day feels light, free, and filled with joy. Your loved ones deserve to have you at your best, and you deserve to feel good in your skin, free from the worries of health issues that could have been prevented. 5. A strong heart and lungs, steady breath, peaceful life. Dear friends, if someone were to ask me which organs truly matter the most as we age, especially after turning 70, without hesitation, I would say it's our heart and lungs. You might wonder why these two. Well, let me share why they are at the very core of our health and why they hold such a powerful impact on the way we live. The heart, with its endless, tireless rhythm, pumps blood, keeping life flowing through our veins, while our lungs, oh, how they breathe life into every cell in our body, supply us with the air we so desperately need. If these two organs are strong, life flows smoothly. You breathe freely, move with ease, eat with enjoyment, and rest peacefully each night. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. Imagine this: waking up each morning, feeling that rush of air filling your lungs, with no tightness in your chest, no gasping for breath. You walk across your house without feeling elated, without your body begging for rest after just a few steps. That's the kind of vitality I'm talking about. That's the sign of a heart and lungs still full of life and strength. But what happens when things don't go as smoothly? What if those simple steps leave you out of breath? What if resting becomes uncomfortable, your chest feels heavy, or you feel like you're fighting for air? These are not just small inconveniences. They can be red flags, warning signs of potential heart and lung problems, like high blood pressure, heart failure, pneumonia, or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. It's heartbreaking, But many heart conditions slip in silently, without warning. They progress without making themselves obvious. And by the time you start feeling the symptoms, like difficulty breathing, tightness, or dizziness, it's often too late. Did you know that strokes and heart attacks are among the leading causes of death for the elderly in Vietnam? It's a harsh reality that none of us wants to face. But here's the silver lining. With proactive care, with love and attention to our bodies, we can keep our hearts and lungs strong for many, many years. I truly believe that prevention is the key to not only a long life, but a life worth living. So, what can we do every single day? It's not complicated, my friends. Spend just 10 to 15 minutes each day breathing deeply. Inhale slowly through your nose. Feel the air filling you up, and then exhale through your mouth, releasing any tension or strain. It's a simple but powerful practice that reconnects us with our body and our breath. Walk, stretch, and engage in light exercises. Stretching your chest each morning can open up your lungs, improve circulation, and restore balance to your energy. Let the fresh air fill your lungs. But remember, avoid smoking, stay away from polluted areas, and get regular checkups to monitor your heart health. Remember, my dear friends, breath is life itself. If you can still breathe easily, there is hope for everything else. There is hope for you to continue moving forward, to cherish every single day. Each breath you take is a precious gift. Every step you make is a victory. So, let's honor our hearts and lungs, take gentle care of them, and be grateful for every single moment we can breathe deeply and live fully. Life is too short, and our health is far too precious to take for granted. Let's nurture our hearts and lungs with love and patience, and keep them strong for the years to come. 6. Maintaining light movement, living healthily through simple actions. Dear friends, there's a misconception that after the age of 70, we should retreat from activity, fearing that movement will lead to falls or wear us down. But in reality, this couldn't be further from the truth. The less we move, the weaker our bodies become. And that, my friends, is a path we don't want to take. The beauty of life, especially as we age, is in our ability to keep moving slowly, gently, but consistently. Even light, everyday movements, like walking, stretching, practicing yoga, or even tending to a garden, can have a profound impact on your health and well-being. These small actions, done daily, not only enhance your physical strength, but enrich your soul, extend your years, and keep your mind sharp. You see, when you move, you're not just keeping your muscles active. You're giving yourself the gift of better health. For starters, regular light movement helps prevent chronic conditions that many of us fear as we grow older: diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. By simply moving, your blood flows more freely, your blood pressure stabilizes, and your blood sugar levels stay in check. It's a natural way to maintain balance without needing to rely on medications that sometimes feel like a never-ending cycle. Light movement is truly a miracle in motion. What's even more beautiful is that movement helps keep weight in check too. By staying active, you fight against the creeping weight gain that often accompanies aging, especially around the belly and the heart. It's not just about looking good. It's about feeling good and avoiding the dangerous health issues that come with high cholesterol and excess weight. Movement is a protective shield, one that guards you from so many preventable health problems. But it doesn't stop there. The mental and emotional benefits are equally powerful. Movement releases those precious endorphins, nature's mood boosters. They lift your spirits, help you sleep better, reduce stress, and ease anxiety. When you move, you feel more alive, more connected to the world around you. But here's the most profound reason to keep moving. It preserves your independence. It allows you to remain in control of your life, your actions, and your dignity. Think about it. When you can move freely, whether it's walking, bending, or stretching, you don't need to rely on anyone else to help you with simple tasks. The freedom to clean your home, take care of your body, and live on your terms is priceless. It's the essence of maintaining your self-respect and autonomy as you age. And let me tell you something from the heart. You don't need to embark on intense workouts or join a gym to reap these benefits. It's not about pushing yourself to exhaustion. It's about gentle, consistent movement. A few laps around the house each morning, a few stretches, deep breaths, wrist twists, or even leg lifts while sitting in your favorite chair. These simple actions add up over time. They don't just keep your body active. They fuel your spirit, reminding you that you are capable, you are strong, and you deserve to thrive. So, I urge you, move a part of your life. It's not a chore. It's a gift you give yourself every day. The gift of health, joy, and a longer, more vibrant life. Cherish it, embrace it, and let it lead you to new heights of happiness and well-being. 7. A cheerful, optimistic spirit, the invisible, but most effective tonic. My dear beloved friends, there's something incredibly powerful that science has recently revealed, and it's truly life-changing. Our rose, our spirit. While a strong heart and a sharp mind are undoubtedly essential, they are only part of the equation. Without one crucial element, they fall short. That element is a joyful spirit, an optimistic mindset that can act like an invisible, yet incredibly potent tonic for our health and well-being. You see, studies today prove that when we carry a cheerful attitude, when we look at the world with positivity and hope, our immune system grows stronger and we are less likely to fall prey to illness. A joyful spirit is linked to a significantly lower risk of diseases, and it helps us heal and recover faster when we do get sick. There's something beautiful and remarkable about people who have a love for life, who radiate positivity, no matter the circumstances. These are the people who tend to breeze through the winter without a single cold, who rarely find themselves battling chronic ailments. It's as though their very outlook on life fortifies their bodies, giving them an almost magical resistance to the harshness of illness. On the flip side, those who dwell in loneliness, sorrow, and despair often find their bodies weakened, worn out by the constant toll of negative emotions. Sadness and isolation strip away our vitality, leaving us drained, affecting our appetite, disrupting our sleep, and leaving us vulnerable to deeper struggles like depression, anxiety, and even memory loss as we age. How heartbreaking it is to see someone so full of potential, yet burdened by their inner darkness. But let me tell you, my dear friends, there is hope. There is a way to nurture that spirit of light within us. It's simpler than we often realize. It starts with maintaining our relationships, connecting with family, spending time with those we love, and reaching out to old friends. Just a simple chat can work wonders, even if it's just reminiscing about the good times or catching up on each other's lives. And if you can, join in on activities that keep you engaged. Whether it's exercising, participating in senior groups, volunteering for charity work, or joining a book club, the act of staying active, sharing your stories, laughing, and learning together can infuse you with an energy that feels like pure joy. And truly, one of the most heartwarming and uplifting experiences is spending time with your grandchildren. Their innocent laughter, their boundless energy, it has a magic that can fill your heart with warmth and remind you of life's simple pleasures. Old age, my friends, doesn't need to be complicated. It doesn't require grand plans or endless wealth. What we need is a peaceful heart, one that is free from regrets about the past and unburdened by anxieties about the future. Every new day is a gift, a chance to embrace the sunshine, the songs of birds, the joy of nourishing food, and the comfort of a peaceful night's sleep. When we look at these simple moments through the lens of gratitude, we are already rich in blessings. Isn't that enough? Isn't it enough to wake up and cherish the present, to savor life just as it is? I truly believe that this is the key to staying young in spirit, no matter the years that pass. 8. Self-care and independence, the pride of old age. Dear ladies and gentlemen, among the many signs that truly reflect good health, there is one that stands above the rest, one that touches my heart deeply. The ability to care for yourself every day. It may seem simple at first glance. Eating, walking, bathing, dressing, taking medicine on time. But as we reach the age of 70 and beyond, doing these seemingly small tasks on our own is nothing short of extraordinary. It is a powerful testament to both our physical and mental strength. When you are still able to care for yourself, you don't just preserve your independence. You protect your dignity, your confidence, and your sense of worth. How precious it is to not feel like a burden on your loved ones, to be able to stand tall, knowing that your very presence, your autonomy, is a source of reassurance and pride for your children and grandchildren. Self-care isn't just about keeping our bodies functioning. It's about living life with purpose and joy. By maintaining regular routines, we enhance the quality of our days, and keep the specter of confinement at bay. We shield ourselves from the sadness, the feelings of inadequacy that can creep in, and the quiet despair that sometimes threatens to consume our spirit. These emotions, though natural, can steal away our will to live if we allow them. But there is something remarkable in taking action, in doing small things, like folding a shirt, washing a cup, sweeping a floor, that keeps us connected to the world around us. Each of these small tasks becomes a lifeline, a reminder that we are part of this beautiful life, still vibrant and still important. As we grow older, our bodies may inevitably slow down a little, and our joints may ache more than they used to. But that does not mean we should give in to the notion that we must become dependent on others. We can still find joy in our movements, in stretching those stiff joints, in nourishing our bodies with the foods that fuel us, in ensuring that we get enough rest, and in allowing ourselves to experience peace and relaxation. It's the little things, making a cup of tea for yourself, taking a short walk outside, sitting quietly and reading, that can fill our hearts with a sense of fulfillment and joy. The more we care for ourselves, the more we honor our worth, and the more we inspire the respect of those around us. Independence is not just a matter of living alone or avoiding help. It is a mindset, a choice. It is the greatest gift you can give yourself because it keeps you connected to life, keeps you present and engaged. Independence, in all its forms, fills our lives with meaning, reminding us that no matter our age, we are still capable of shaping our destiny. Each day, no matter how small, becomes a beautiful testament to the strength of our spirit. And that, my dear friends, is what makes every day worth living. 9. A safe living environment, a solid foundation for health in old age. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Dear friends, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on something that may seem small, but is so incredibly significant: the space where you live. I can't stress enough how important it is to have a neat, clean, and organized home. A home that is free of clutter, loose wires, slippery rugs, and scattered items isn't just a luxury. It's a sanctuary, a haven. It's a place where your body and spirit can rest and thrive. How many times have we heard about accidents caused by something as simple as a stray object or a wet floor? These seemingly insignificant hazards can lead to falls and fractures that impact your quality of life, sometimes in ways we can't even imagine until it's too late. And these risks become even more daunting as we grow older. But let me tell you, my friends, it doesn't have to be this way. It's not just about the physical safety of your surroundings, but the mindset that comes with it. Those who live in peaceful, wholesome environments are often more proactive and prepared for the challenges of life. They have the clarity of mind to take care of the simple things, making sure they eat a proper breakfast, taking their medicine on time, dressing according to the weather, and knowing when to rest or seek medical help. It's the act of loving yourself enough to make these choices daily. A clean, organized environment creates the mental space for these actions to be second nature. When your surroundings are in order, you don't feel lost, disoriented, or disconnected from your own home. Instead, you feel grounded, at ease, and ready to take on whatever comes your way. If you haven't already, I urge you to consider clearing out unnecessary items that clutter your space. It's not just about tidying up, it's about making your environment work for you. Install handrails by the stairs and in the bathroom. Little changes that can make a huge difference. Keep things within easy reach so you don't have to climb, stretch, or strain yourself. Make sure your space is well lit, warm, and inviting, not too bright and harsh, but comfortable and lived in. A home should never feel cold or empty. It should feel like a sanctuary, a place that nurtures both your body and your spirit. And here's the beautiful truth: a good environment does so much more than just protect you physically. It fosters your emotional and spiritual well-being. It becomes a final refuge where you can truly be yourself. It's a place where you feel safe, loved, and at peace, which is something we all deserve, especially in our later years. My dear cherished friends, we've discussed the 9 precious signs of health that go beyond the surface, simple, yet powerful indicators that show your body is still holding a strong foundation of health, well past the age of 70. From the small, everyday acts, like taking a walk, keeping your mind sharp, and caring for your teeth, heart, and lungs, to the deeper qualities of optimism, independence, and the comfort of a secure and cozy home. All these things come together to build a life that is calm, healthy, and fulfilling. It's important to remember that none of this is unattainable. No magic pills, no elusive secrets, just persistence, self-love, and a commitment to a wholesome lifestyle. These are the true pillars of a long and vibrant life. And here's the most wonderful part. You don't have to check off every box to be doing well. Whether you're living with 3, 5, or all 9 signs of health, celebrate it. You are on the right path. And if you're only ticking a few boxes, that's okay too. The journey toward better health, peace, and fulfillment is personal, and every step you take matters. Keep going, my friends, because you're doing wonderfully, and your future is filled with potential and peace. As we wrap up today's discussion, I want to take a moment to ask you, what have you learned so far? What new insight or idea stood out to you the most? I'd love to hear from you. Please share with us one thing you've learned today and how you plan to bring it into practice in your life. Let's keep this conversation going in the comments below this video. And, of course, if you've enjoyed this video, I'd be so grateful if you'd leave your comment below, give it a thumbs up, and share it with others who might benefit from these insights. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay updated on all our future content. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for being part of this wonderful community.